Attentive eating? How much do you pay attention to your food? Most people are already doing a pretty good job of focusing on what they eat when it comes to selection. This is why it feels so good to order a salad or to eat something you know comes from locally sourced and fresh sources. But did you know food focus goes far beyond what you put on your plate? When you focus on your eating, you take the time to savor the flavors. You chew more slowly. You experience the taste explosion and learn to understand and appreciate the subtle flavorings. Mindful eating means you're eating at the next level. If this seems silly, consider a few health benefits to slowing down the eating to enjoy it more. You'll find yourself eating less as you feel full quicker. You're much less likely to experience problems such as heartburn. You'll find you enjoy food more and feel more satisfied at the end of a meal. This is truly the sort of focus you can sink your teeth into. Conquering clutter. We already know a cluttered mind has trouble focusing. It's tough to think clearly when you have a lot going on in your thoughts. Did you know the clutter around you can affect you in much the same way? Studies have shown productivity really does tank if you're in an atmosphere filled with, well, stuff. Having a cluttered desk makes it harder to find the materials you need to work. Worse, all those unfinished projects and scrawled notes can really pull your attention away from what you're working on. Likewise, a cluttered room is a constant set of distractions, just screaming at you to stop what you're doing in favor of getting something else done. With this in mind, clearing out the clutter is crucial to improving your focus. Take a few minutes at the end of every day to neaten your desk. Put away the objects around you. If you're still finding it all to be too much, it might be time to remove unwanted items entirely until you have only what you truly want and need around you. Only then will you find true focus. Creating gratitude. Are you thankful for where you are? When you've reached success, it's so easy to be grateful right there in the moment, but have you considered gratitude in advance? Think about it this way. When we're expressing gratitude, we're seeing the good in a situation. Gratitude in the moment will have you looking for the good right now where you are. With this in mind, stop what you're doing. What can you be grateful for right now? Perhaps the obstacle you're facing is actually pointing you in a new direction. Failure means you've discovered a way of something that hasn't worked before. Or if you're slogging through what feels like a lot of tedious steps, you can instead be grateful for the fact you're moving forward and making progress on your journey. This, my friend, is focusing on the moment and finding the good right now. Do you have any idea how tired you are? Sometimes a lack of focus during the day starts because you're not putting enough attention somewhere else entirely. In other words, how long has it been since you've seriously considered your sleep habits? If you think sleep isn't a problem, take a look at these statistics. It's been reported that on average, 51% of adults aren't getting enough sleep at night. Worse, 80% are using the weekends to get caught up on all the sleep they're missing during the week, meaning more people are going without adequate sleep than those who admitted to it initially. The problem is, we live such busy lives, we're not paying enough attention to our sleep routines. We really do need 7 to 9 hours of good sleep at night. To get there requires some thought as to a proper bedtime routine, an atmosphere conducive to sleep, and most important of all, allowing yourself enough time to sleep in the first place. I'm running out of time. Does your day get away from you? Do you reach the end and wonder how in the world you've gotten through the same number of hours as everyone else and somehow accomplished nothing at all compared to them? Focusing on time means becoming really rigid in how you manage what you're doing. This is because time is a slippery thing and will very easily get away from you if you don't grab hold of it with both hands. This means using all the tools available to you, starting with to-do lists, calendars, and schedules, and ending with the ability to say a single word well and often no. Being firm with your time means you're not letting it get away from you. You're focusing on making sure you have ample ability to get the things done you need to most get done. In the end, you have just as much time as you did before, but now you're the one others envy for your ability to get things done. Picture this. Having trouble focusing on what you want? It might be you don't have a clear enough image in your mind of exactly what it is you want. After all, how can you focus on what you can't see? If this sounds familiar, try this exercise to engage all your senses. See. What does the object of your desire look like? Picture it in your mind down to the tiniest detail. Imagine the goal completed. What does your life look like when you reach that point? What will it look like going forward? Hear. What is your inner voice telling you about your goal? What will others tell you when they see it happening in your life? Touch. Reach for it in your mind. Hold the image so firmly you can feel the weight of your dream in your hands. Smell. Does your dream bring a scent? For example, financial success might carry the tang of a handful of crisp new $100 bills. Taste. Have you ever wanted something so bad that you could taste it? Yes, aim for that feeling. Got it? Great. Congratulate yourself because you've just found focus. Send your mind into the gutter. You noticed. You'd have to be dead not to. But is the fact you just put your focus on someone else completely for an instant really such a bad thing? The problem with focus is it's very easy to misdirect. We see someone attractive, and we react whether we mean to or not. Rather than feeling guilty when this happens, especially if you're in a committed relationship, use this as an opportunity to put your thoughts firmly elsewhere. Think of it as using this attraction as a signal it's time to think about someone else. When you immediately channel your affection and attraction toward the one you love, you'll find not only is your focus better directed, but you're creating a spark of something new in your relationship. Think about it this way. Now you're thinking about your loved one when you're out and about. You're remembering what you love about them and enjoying the feelings you have toward them. Now take that home and watch the fireworks happen. This is the beauty of a well-directed focus in a romantic relationship. Sit up straight. You've been great about focusing on your life in so many ways, but have you considered the simplest focus of all yet? Yourself? Your health is absolutely crucial to good focus. It's impossible to concentrate on anything, much less focus, when you're not feeling well. This is why it's so important to pay attention to yourself. It all begins with one simple act: sitting up straight. Doesn't it seem simple? Focusing on your posture throughout the day makes for a happy spine. More than that, you're going to find you have fewer headaches when you sit up properly. Your entire body feels stronger, especially your core. Even your concentration improves and you have more energy. This is a lot of benefit from one simple act. So with this in mind, focus on what you're doing right now. Sitting up straight? If not, it's easy to fix. You'll be amazed at how good it feels. So much to do, so little time. A to-do list can be the most daunting thing in the world. How do you find focus when you feel like there's just too many things demanding your attention, and you don't know where to begin? The answer is a lot simpler than you might think. Look at your to-do list and start paying attention to which items on it are low effort. These are things you can accomplish easily in just a few minutes. These are the items you want to do first. This might seem counterproductive when you have a lot of big things going on, but in actuality, it isn't. Doing the small stuff will generate a feeling of accomplishment. Once you start feeling like you're getting things done, you'll find your energy and momentum are both building. Here's where those big items seem less overwhelming. More importantly, here's where you can genuinely focus to get things done. Who's a good boy? Ask any dog owner and they'll tell you the best way to train a dog is to use a system of incentives. In short, a reward, whether it's a pat on the head, verbal praise, or even a small treat, goes much further than any other method. Why does this work? Rewards create focus. If you doubt the truth in this statement, try holding a dog biscuit in front of your golden retriever and see just how focused he becomes. Humans work much the same way. We absolutely love rewards. It's why we get excited when our boss tells us we did a good job. It's the basis of every award banquet and the foundation of many successful weight loss regimens, such as when you say, "When I reach this point, I get a new wardrobe." If you find your focus is flagging, maybe it's time to instill some rewards into your trajectory. Knowing you're going to get a treat when you succeed has a way of honing that laser intensity focus. Maybe those dogs are a lot smarter than we thought.